Everybody, it's Positive Bluebird. Look at this beautiful mess of fun. I bet you're wondering what the heck is going on here. Well, I emptied the craft drawers. Well, didn't empty them completely, but I pulled out a lot of items that I just tend to forget about, and they're shoved way down in the bottom of the drawer. But I wanted to give you some ideas of creativity when it comes to recycling material. And first of all, this fabric came from, I want to say it was a secondhand store in Old Town Littleton here in Colorado. And I just kind of cut it into pieces to use for my fabric. Same with any of these other little pretty pieces here. And what I do is I take a sandwich bag and I recycle every single little piece that I know can be used. So what I did, here's an example. I took a piece of this material. It was like a small piece of square. That makes a lot of sense. But I sewed this plastic right across the top here, including a recycled piece of green material. And I thought it can be used somewhere. I don't know where, but it can be used. Okay. You can hand sew this onto something. I would never use this under a sewing machine needle because this obviously will get stuck. Why do I keep saying obviously? Gosh. Anyway, this will get stuck down in your sewing machine. Trust me on that. I thought this was really going to be cute on this plastic purse that my stepdaughter was working on, which is made out of the plastic canvas. I'll put it over here so you can see it. And what she did was she took some plastic ribbon and sewed along the edges here. But I found this in the drawer, and I thought that would be cute on there. I bet she might like that. And I found these. So I'll have to show her when she comes over for the next visit. She was also working on this, which is just felt material. This is like maybe 50 cents to $1 at your local craft store. They have a whole aisle full of different designs. So what she did was she hot glued the edges and then hot glued buttons on the corner. And I found these in the drawer, put some beads on here, and I thought maybe she can use those. Here's a little green feather. Oh, that'd be cute on... Okay. I picked up these circular canvases. You can put yarn through them, make little coasters. I was going to crochet on here and then maybe hot glue some googly eyes to make some cute little faces so that they can go inside a purse or a child's tote, like a little pocket pal or something. Was going to put something on here, like maybe hot glue some buttons. And then a friend of mine gave me a whole bunch of these. And it came with this machine. And oh my gosh, I don't know how to use it. There's too many pieces of equipment that go along with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it simple. And I'm either going to wrap this with material, glue it into place, or you could even paint on the outside. You can hot glue googly eyes. I'm going to make life simple. Over here, I took a Raggedy Ann and Andy, if I can get the words out, material, and I cut it down into a perfect square. And I'm going to match it with this extra material here and I'm going to sew it into a cute little child's pillow for their bed, maybe for a little child's crib, and it's small enough. It's just the size of your hand. And what you want to do with this is once you cut both equal pieces, you want the main piece facing up, and then the back side will be facing down. You're going to sew along the edges, except for the top where you're going to stuff it with cotton. Then you'll go back and sew with the machine or hand sew. Actually, you know what? I had to think about that for a second. What you're going to do is sew along the edges. Then you're going to turn it right side out, where these will both be equal on the outside, if that makes any sense. Then you're going to stuff it with cotton and sew the edge. Hope that makes sense. I always tell people, go to a tutorial online on YouTube or Google, because with my speech impediments and brain disorder and whatever else I'm going through with my health, it's hard for me to make sense to people. But I hope this video shows examples of recycling and what you can do to have fun in your home. Stay positive, everybody.